What's going on? It's Sheep, the Wise. Welcome back to Vader's Lair. We have a lot to talk about today if my computer is going to decide to work. There's been 3 whole days of celebration that have happened and a lot of Star Wars goodness. Let's get into it. Hopefully my computer doesn't completely crash on this trash hotel Wi-Fi. Let's go. Welcome back to Vader's Lair, guy. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and happy Star Wars celebration to everybody. Even if you're just at home chilling watching this live stream, I'm streaming from the hotel, so hopefully again it doesn't crash. But man, there's been a lot of excitement. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is the newest animated show, because I'm a big Star Wars animation fan, which is called Tales of the Jedi. And the little bit of information I want to start off giving you is that Tales of the Jedi is going to be a show, obviously an animated show, with 22-minute episodes, basically around that time frame, just like the Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels. And it's going to be following characters like young Count Dooku with Qui-Gon Jinn, kind of like an origin story of Ahsoka, and I think we might even get the tale of Ahsoka getting her white sabers, which is in the comics, or I think it's in the Ahsoka novel actually. And now it seems as though it's going to be adapted for the animated series Tales of the Jedi, which is super cool. I also heard that it's possible Mace Windu is also going to be in the show, having maybe an episode or 2 surrounding him. I do think it's going to be a 6-episode series, so it's likely 1 or 2 episodes maybe are following Count Dooku, maybe 1 episode on Mace Windu, and then I think there's going to be 3 episodes following Ahsoka Tano, which is actually like super coincidental and super funny because I had a signing with Ashley Eckstein last night, and at one point we had heard rumors that Matt Lanter was working on this secret animated Star Wars show. So I made it a point to tell Ashley, I heard Matt was working on the Tales of the Jedi thing. I hope you're in it too. So I think I threw her off too, because she was a little surprised, I think, when I said it. So I mean, there's been a lot of fun moments at Star Wars Celebration, so I'm gonna talk to you guys about it, and we'll get into the chat if my internet's actually working. What's up, Commander Kronos? Good to see you in the chat. I don't have an Ethernet cord with me, and I don't think there's a port in the hotel room either, so wouldn't be too helpful right now. But the Tales of the Jedi thing is probably my most anticipated show coming out of Star Wars Celebration, other than Ahsoka. Ahsoka's probably my most anticipated show, even more so than Star Wars Obi Wan Kenobi, which those first 2 episodes, man, I want to recap them with you guys here in a little bit, but wow, those first 2 episodes for me, absolutely incredible. I saw the world premiere, so I was in a room with a crap ton of Star Wars fans, you and Hayden, I think Tamara Morrison, like a bunch of the famous Star Wars people were in there too, and it was amazing, man. Star Wars Celebration has been such a blast and yet so stressful at the same time. Hey, Aaron Tomato and Fizz Magic, it's good to see you guys in the chat as well. I see the Count Dooku when he was a Jedi. Dude, it's awesome, man. I can't wait to get those stories. It's gonna, I mean, we know one of them is going to be following Mace Windu from what I saw, so it's, I mean, we could get stuff like Yoda training Mace Windu, Qui-Gon and, Dooku going on some adventures. Heck, it even seems like we might even see the scenes where Plo Koon finds Ahsoka Tano, and man, I can't wait to see all that kind of stuff. Like I said, like Tales of the Jedi is probably one of my most anticipated things coming out of Celebration. It's pretty freaking awesome, man. Let's get it going here, though. I'm gonna look through the Reddits and see what else there is to talk about. The first day there was a Tales of the Jedi, or a Lucasfilm showcase panel. I didn't get in that. I had a QR code for it, and long story short, I had a signing for Sam Witwer that was at 10. At 10:30, I actually finally got into Celebration with all the chaos and madness that was happening and so many fans. And at 11 o'clock, an hour after the signing was supposed to happen, Sam Witwer had not even shown up. And I don't think it was his fault. I think it was just the craziness of Celebration. But because of that, my girlfriend got to enjoy the Lucasfilm showcase while I sat outside depressed I wasn't in. But we got a Mando 3 trailer, and during that there was also the announcement of the Skeleton Crew show, which is really, really cool. There were some rumors for a while that the Grammar Rodeo show, which was the code name for it, it was going to have like 4 kids that were around the age of 10 to 12, and I can't remember the actor that's going to be a part of it now, and I probably shouldn't open Discord. I'll try to find it, but it's super exciting, man. It's been hard to keep up with all the news here at Celebration, honestly, because there's just so much going on, man. Like I said, it's been absolute chaos, but it's been a great time at the same time. Like, through all the stressfulness, through all the depression, no, not really, but the moments where you can't get into a panel that you want to go. Like, I've missed probably the 3 main panels that I wanted to go to so far, and I'm not gonna miss the Bad Batch panel tomorrow for anything. Like, that's the first place I'm going. I already have a QR code. Bad Batch, I cannot wait, man. I cannot wait. Bad Batch season 2, here we come. Fitzmagic says, I really want to see Count Dooku when he was a Jedi. Me too, dude. Don says, I like Kenobi better the second time. Watched a decent hour this evening. I conked on Thursday and missed some things. Yeah, I honestly haven't even had a chance to watch it a second time with everything that's happening here, but I watched it for the... So basically the way things happened is, if you were at the Lucasfilm showcase, at the end of that they gave you a wristband, this gold wristband that I'm wearing, that basically let you get into the early screening, the world premiere of the Obi Wan Kenobi show, and that was the only time I watched it. So again, my girlfriend got into the Lucasfilm showcase and I didn't, because I was trying to get an autograph. So by the time I got there, because I had to deal with customer service and all this stuff, they wouldn't let me into the Lucasfilm showcase, and it was all this big mess. But they said if you basically got into the Lucasfilm showcase and didn't get one of these gold wristbands, to find the people outside of the doors, basically, and they were going to be passing them out. So my girlfriend told me about this, and you needed the gold wristband to get into the show, or into the early screening of Kenobi. So I ran over to the front. She helped me snag one of these gold wristbands, and I made it into the early screening of Kenobi, thank God. But I missed the Lucasfilm showcase Thursday. Made it to the ILM thing that was yesterday, which honestly I was hoping that we would get the Jedi Survivor trailer there, and we didn't get it there, but we got it at the live stage, which was like the most like random place in Celebration. It's literally smack dab in like the middle of everything else. It's kind of where the StarWars.com kind of live streams are going down. And if you're watching on YouTube, it's probably super easy to find that stuff, but if you're at Celebration, there's so much other stuff going on that it's so easy to miss the stuff that's going on the live stage. Like, me and a lot of the other people that are here did not find out about the Jedi Fallen Order trailer till hours after, the Young Padawan show until literally like almost half the day later. I mean, there's been so much going on. It's literally impossible to keep up with everything when you're at Star Wars Celebration right now. What's up, Reroom Trading? Let us know about the Bad Batch juice for show. Dude, definitely, man. I mean, again, I didn't make it to the Mando Plus panel today too, but I don't know, man. It's still been a great time. I'm making the best of what I can. I haven't had the chance to go back and rewatch. Hopefully tomorrow. Me too, OG. Hopefully tomorrow for me. I brought my Apple TV and I couldn't even hook it up to the internet. That's like, thank God this stream is actually kind of working. Dude, it has been absolute chaos, Aaron, and it sucks because it's not like it's any of the actors' faults or any of the people that are really, hosting Celebration. I don't know, man. It's just it's hard when there's probably like 10,000 fans in one little space. You know what I mean? Did you pick up Diamond Collection Grogu? I didn't. those sold out like hotcakes, man. It was impossible. We walked by the Funko area today. There was nothing left. It's been pretty wild, man. It's been pretty freaking wild. I can't wait for the Bad Batch panel tomorrow, though. For real, for real. All right, let me look back in, because literally I need to check Reddit to keep up with everything. So there was a Mandalorian 3 trailer at the Lucasfilm Showcase Thursday, and I think they even expanded on it a little bit today. I haven't checked out too much of what the Mando 3 or the Mando Plus panel had today. I saw the little clip that they put out for Ahsoka. I saw that potential spoilers, I guess, not really, but the Rebels crew, or at least Hera, Sabine, and Chopper, have been confirmed to be in the live-action Ahsoka show, which, I mean, as big a Rebels fan as I am, that's amazing news, you know what I mean? And there was even a picture at the end of that little panel, or at least the Ahsoka portion of that panel. You know, Rosario came out and everything, but there was a picture of the final picture of Rebels, you know, with the painting of the crew. And Mina Masad quote tweeted it, and basically it said, or like basically tweeted out, like, you know, congratulations to everybody at Celebration, like, you know, may the force be with you, kind of a thing. And, you know, people were in the comments like, oh, up around your NDA, and, you know, bring around his NDA. So I mean, at this point, to me, there's no way Mina Masada is not going to play Ezra Bridger, and I couldn't be happier about it. He's going to play the perfect Ezra. I'm a big Ezra fan, so dude, I can't wait. Ahsoka show, it's gonna be amazing. It's outside of Tales of the Jedi, like, Ahsoka show has been my most anticipated show since even before Kenobi, and I'm a prequels fan, man. Like, I'm a prequels and animated fan, but I can't wait for the Ahsoka show or Tales of the Jedi. They're gonna be insane, man. Literally. Rerun Trading says it's being sold on eBay between $100 and $400. What? Does the Diamond Grogu? Yo, we missed out. We missed out, man. Retail price is $15. I don't think I can get them anymore. I literally think they sold out. Beskar Boner sent a vid. Bet. I'll check that out. Callisto says, looks like 3 years off made it tough for the planners to get back to the groove of planning major Star Wars events. Maybe the next one will be better. I'm thinking the same thing, Callisto. You know, I've heard some interesting stuff about Reed Pop, who's the people that are kind of throwing it anyway. But I don't know. It definitely, one of the most frustrating things is that the staff members have not been that helpful. I'm sorry, like, don't get me wrong, there has been at least a dozen of them that have been amazing, truly helpful people, and a lot of them are the same people every day that have been helping me and my girlfriend and, you know, the other fans out a lot. But as much as there's people that have been helpful, I mean, there's literally people at service desks that it says fan service. You go over there because there's not really that many signs telling you where to go at Celebration, and you're like, do you guys know where this is happening? And they're like, I don't know how to help you, I'm sorry. It's like, really? You're working the event, you probably should know this, especially because you're working in the fan service department. But that's just me. But yeah, I mean, it was fantastic to see Hera is going to be in live action, and Natasha Liu Bordizzo finally confirmed to be playing Sabine. It was dope to see her. I actually got to see her and Rosario come out on the live stage, so that was really cool to see. And I mean, that dang live stage, man, the Jedi Survivor thing, I did not find out about that till like 2 hours after, and it was hilarious because I actually found out about it outside of Celebration as I was like kind of going back to wind down for the day. And as I did, we were all gathered kind of by the fountain. My girlfriend, one of her friends, we were talking about it, and this lady comes up to me, and it turns out she was part of the Jedi Fallen Order dev team, and she was actually one of the recruiters for the basically for the game. So she recruited a lot of the people on there, and I had a great conversation with her, just, you know, talking about the Cal Kestis character, talking about Jedi Survivor, how I couldn't wait to see the trailer. And then she tells me she's part of the dev team, and it was so cool, man. They were just trying to gauge how the fans reacted to their trailer and everything. So I didn't get to see her today, although I was dressed up as a Inquisitor Cal Kestis, which it was an awesome day for cosplay. You know what I mean? And after I had talked to her, I was telling her, I love the Cal Kestis lightsaber. It's probably my favorite hilt. And she tells me, well, that guy right over there is the dude that designed it. And she's like, he's gonna be embarrassed, but I had to say, like, dude, thank you. Like, it was awesome, man. How is it fan service if they can't answer fans' questions? So there's been like a help desk, but the thing is, there's 3 people at the help desk to help over 6,000 fans at least. So it's like, how are those 3 people supposed to help all of us? And the fan service desk was useless, pretty much. I'm sorry. What's up, Just Fernie? Good to see you in the chat, man. Yeah, I'm skeptical, but Book of Boba Fett was 6 episodes. 6 episodes for months, then suddenly 7. Yeah, Don, that is true. That is true. Don says, Ewan said goodbye. He initiated that there were 7 to 8 or 9 to 10 episodes. Honestly, I saw him saying his goodbye. I was getting an autograph from Daniel Logan at the time, so like I saw it in the distance. I did not hear that. That's amazing news. See, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. Like, it is impossible as a fan at Celebration to keep up with all the news. You guys might know the news better than I do at this point. Tales of the Jedi panel was lit, says Dirty Dan. Dude, I didn't go to it. I'm so sad I didn't go to it, but it seemed like it was amazing, and I wanted to go to it so bad. It's been too chaotic here. Like, the other thing is, like, all of the autographs and signings and different things, like photo ops and stuff, have been scheduled basically at the same times as the main events and stuff. And, like, they've been having to push back stuff because, like, Tamura Morrison was on the Mando Plus panel today, and because of that, all his photo ops that were planned for the day didn't happen. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's been absolute chaos here. Too much all at once. You really got to choose wisely. Dirty Dan, that's really how it is. I did Mando Experience yesterday as well. It was cool AF. I think I'm going to check it out. Tomorrow the plan is to run to the Bad Batch panel because I already have my QR code. I'm probably going to get like lunch or like snacks and then head back to the Celebration stage and watch the Siege of Mandalore with Dave Filoni, because I haven't seen Dave Filoni the entire week except for like in the distance on the live stage. And I'm not missing that for anything, man. I gotta see Siege of Mandalore and get his perspective and thoughts on it, man. Like, for real. Callisto says he was just repeating what a fan yelled. He then yelled, "Woo!" It was funny and awesome. That's amazing. That's awesome. Just Fernie says, I went to Disney after work and saw Boba Fett himself walking around with the Disney tour guides. Dude, Tim has been having a blast, man. I love Tim. I'm glad you got to watch the first 2 episodes with me the other night. Dude, yeah, I'm glad I got to watch him there. You know what, though? It was almost depressing as a content creator coming out of that experience. I was figuring out my whole hotel thing. Just watched the first 2 episodes of Kenobi. Was expecting to do a watch party with you guys at midnight, and the episode was out already. Both of them. Like, I was like, what do I do? And my computer wasn't working with the Wi-Fi, and I was just having all sorts of issues, man. Also just bought a double blade Cal Kestis saber, and it's pretty beautiful. Hey, Fernie, that's dope, man. Jedi Mike, my guy. I wish there was a way to help you navigate the events. Well, that's the thing. Like, I know how to navigate. There's just too much going on, and I probably scheduled too much for myself. Like, if I'm being real, I set up too many autographs and thought that I would have time for all of them, and it was just not. It wasn't wise. I probably should have done like 1 or 2 autographs. For anybody going in the future, take this advice. don't overdo the autographs. Like, it's awesome meeting the people, and a lot of it's worth it. Like, I had a fantastic little conversation with Ashley Eckstein. I had a fantastic little conversation with Daniel Logan. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, you're there to see the fans, you're there to interact with the people, and you're there to go to the panels. And, you know, you got to go to what you want to go to the most. And I missed out on a few things to try and do some other stuff. So you pick and choose, like you guys said. But yeah, OG, I wish there just wasn't as much going on all at the same time, so I could make all of it. You know what I mean? But they have to do it. I watched the first episode before the stream, and it was pretty awesome. All right, well, let's get into that, because I do want to talk about Kenobi and kind of recap it with you guys here. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of episodes 1 and 2 of Kenobi? Obviously, I had a little bit of a different experience watching it in an audience of hundreds of people, and, you know, having the actors come up. But man, were those episodes good. I would say a perfect 10 out of 10. I think most of us have seen it by now, but wow, great performances all around. I thought Ewan stepped right back into that role perfectly. Vivian Lyra Player, man, I can't say enough about her. I thought her performance was fantastic those first 2 episodes. I mean, let me know what you guys thought. But as soon as we cut to Alderaan, and like, obviously I'd been keeping up with a lot of the spoilers and stuff, but as soon as we cut to Alderaan, man, I got super excited. I thought her performance was great. Episode 1 and 2 were pretty good, says Dirty Dan. I thought so too. Definitely. Oh my god, Daniel's little boy, spitting image. Dude, it was awesome talking to Daniel. And yeah, his little boy is a absolute spitting image of him. I did catch the Attack of the Clones panel for the 20th anniversary the other day. The conversation between Tem and Daniel Logan was amazing, and Daniel talking about how his kid is like even more ADHD and energetic than him, and it's awesome, man. It's so cool. I love that guy. Just Fernie says, as a Rebels fan, I'm curious what's going on with the end of episode 2. I had a feeling we would get into that, Fernie. Can't give 2 10 out of 10s because what the F with the GI. Yo, here we go. I love them both, says Callisto. Both episodes have grown on me a lot. Still, of course, a couple things I didn't mess with. Interesting. Leia was pretty sass. Just what she should be, says Dawn. Yeah, again, Vivian was great, man. It's so clear that Daniel adores Tim. Dude, so one of the coolest things about when I met Daniel and everything, I didn't realize till after, I got this like special Funko Pop that has like basically like a glass pop, and it's a metal Boba Fett, so it's like a really cool pop. And I had Daniel sign it, and he signed it on the top and left enough room for me to get a Tem autograph below. The dude is amazing, man. But we'll get back into the Kenobi show here. So to address the Grand Inquisitor, I want to talk to you guys about this, because there's a few things I gotta say. Don't think he's dead, and don't think that there's another one, because I think there's only one Grand Inquisitor, if I'm being real. And as Star Wars fans, we gotta pause. We gotta think here. There's a character named Darth Maul who was once cut in half. I'm pretty sure the Grand Inquisitor is going to be fine. It's something that shocked me when I watched it. Obviously, I'm sure it shocked all of you guys as well. But I don't think we're supposed to understand what's going on with that yet. And I think that's intentional. I think they meant for us to be like, what the hell? And it's also meant to make Reva look a little bit more badass. And I gotta say, I like the Reva character so far. I think she's pretty ruthless. I think it's pretty cool that all the other Inquisitors kind of looked down on her, and then she just says, yeah, screw you. Boom! Stabs him right in the gut. I thought it was dope, man. I thought it was dope. And I do think, like I said, Grand Inquisitor is going to be just fine. And real quick, as we're touching on the Grand Inquisitor and with Jedi Survivor and everything earlier that we were talking about, there was a Padawan character in the Jedi Survivor trailer, and watching through it the first time, I think I for sure thought that it was the Grand Inquisitor. I'm sure a lot of you guys did too. It's not the Grand Inquisitor. So you want to talk about a different character? Well, the Jedi Survivor one is not the Grand Inquisitor. That's actually a senator. You can see it in scenes a little bit before the close-up. It's a chunkier Padawan. It's not quite the Grand Inquisitor, but he looks really cool. That character looks sick, man. She burned her cousin. Wait, what? 8.5 on the first second watch, 9.5. Episode 1, 8.5 to 9. Episode 2. Okay. I like those ratings, Don. I think it was a solid at least 9.5 for both for me. I think it was a 10 though, if I'm being honest. I don't know how they could have made it much better. Oh, yes, Aaron Tomato. So, other than, of course, the Grand Inquisitor looking guy in the Survivor, I think the biggest thing that I took out of the Jedi Survivor trailer wasn't that guy, but the Bacta tanks. Whatever that, maybe even not, I don't even know if it's a Bacta tank. To me, it looked more like a cloning tank. And that was really interesting to me. So, like I had said, I did end up getting a autograph from Sam Witwer, and I had to ask him a couple of questions. I actually asked questions to everybody except for Daniel Logan. But I asked Sam Witwer two very distinct questions. The first thing I asked him, who did you enjoy playing more or voicing more in Clone Wars between Maul and Palpatine? Do it. And he gave a great answer. He said, well, Palpatine wasn't as much his character, and Maul is kind of more like his character, so he enjoyed voicing Maul a little bit more. I mean, I'm sure, don't get me wrong, I'm sure he had a lot of fun voicing Palpy, but again, it's not his character. And of course, talking about his characters, I had to ask him, do you think we'll ever get Starkiller in canon? Do you think he'll ever return? And Sam Witwer said, yes, I do think it's possible, or like at some point he could. And then later that day or the next day, we get the Jedi Fallen Order stuff with something that looked like a clone or like a cloning tank. And I'm just like, Starkiller. And then actually today too, I found out there's going to be a Starkiller Hasbro figure that comes out. So I don't know, maybe it was the perfect time to ask Sam. You mean Udapon? I thought it. You're. Leia scorched her cousin. Yeah, she did. She did. It was a straight burn. I mean, we all saw the Uncle Owen burn on, like you trained his father. I gotta say, man, the burn that Leia had was even better. I'm praying that it's Starkiller says, well, me too, man, me too. She's a lot like the little sister in Stranger Things, says Dawn. I could kind of see that. Golden questions, bro. Nice. Yeah, I thought about them for a little while. So to get to the Ashley ones, I don't know if I talked about it in this stream or the little 6-minute one that I kept rambling on for like 5 minutes when it crashed. But I asked Ashley, so it was really cool. I actually I was waiting in line and I found out David Eckstein was going to be there too, or was there too. And David Eckstein is Ashley's wife, obviously. And he's also a World Series MVP and a former baseball player. So I grew up watching David Eckstein, so I ended up getting a photo with him too. But I was talking to Ashley, I told her I remember going to the premiere of the Star Wars The Clone Wars movie, watching Friday night every week, the newest Clone Wars episodes. And I told her, as life goes on, like I think life gets in the way of a lot of things for all of us, but so I kind of like strayed away from Clone Wars for a little bit, and then as I was ending high school, I got super back into it. And I told her, I was like, like as I got back, and now I have a Star Wars YouTube channel, so things always come full circle, you know what I mean? And she just thought it was the coolest thing, and she said, you know, you seem like you're the perfect age to have grown up with the character too, which I had told her, and I left her with this. I said, I'd heard Matt Lanter was going to be in the Tales of the Jedi show. I hope you are too. And Ahsoka has been confirmed to be in at least 3 of the Tales of the Jedi episodes. I think it shocked her a little bit when I said that. But it was really cool. Should the title be 3-day recap or day 3 recap? It's 3-day recap because I'm going over the last 3 days of Celebration. That's really what it is. And while Tales of the Jedi was mainly today, I do want to talk about Skeleton Crew a little bit. While there wasn't much to, like, I saw you guys talked about it earlier, but Jude Law too is going to be like the main guy, and that's going to be set in the Mando era of things. I wasn't in the Mando Plus panel today, but I know they went a little bit deeper into what that whole era is going to be. John and Dave had talked about how there's going to be more. There's going to be more live action Star Wars, which it's awesome, man. More stuff in that time period too. I just love it, man. I love it. Sheev, how you felt about Reva telling Obi-Wan about Vader Anakin? Dude, that scene was pretty freaking wild, man. Honestly, it was funny because I was sitting there, and at first it didn't hit me that he knows the Vader name. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why we had just watched Revenge of the Sith last week, and it didn't hit me at first. Like, it was like a slow kick in, like, oh my god, he knows the Vader name. Like, and then, you know, you could see even Ewan's face as it set into Obi-Wan that, oh my god, Anakin's alive. I thought it was awesome, dude. I'd heard some fans kind of questioning how Reva had known that Anakin was Vader, and honestly, I think it's very highly possible 10 years in, or 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, the Inquisitors probably know Anakin as Darth Vader, at least some of them, you know what I mean? They've probably pieced it together. You know, at this time period, it seems like they've been searching for Kenobi for years, and who would have a vendetta against Kenobi more than his former Padawan turned to the dark side? You know what I mean? His former student. The dude that ended up putting him in that state. And they probably pieced that together at some point. You know what I mean? But I thought it was dope, man. And it's, like I said, it's hilarious. Like, thinking back, like, I was like, how does he know? Oh my god, he knows that name from Revenge of the Sith. You know, the holograms when Sheev's like, rise, Lord Vader. Spartan Joker, good to see you in the chat. He says that ending was a roller coaster of feelings. Dude, that ending was pretty freaking awesome. I'd heard some spoilers for the ending of episode 2, or at least for when Vader would appear, and I kind of tried to stay away from those, if I'm being real. And I'd heard he was going to show up at the end of episode 2, but I tried my best to stay away from how he appeared, like how he would show up, and it was dope, man. I thought it was dope. They gave us a little clip. I can't wait for Wednesday for episode 3. It's gonna be awesome. Mateo, what's up, my guy? Thoughts on the Ahsoka show bringing Rebels to live action? Bro, I can't wait. I'm a biggest Rebels fan there might be. We'd kind of heard about this for a while. I had thought about this for a while. Following the Rebels show, with the conclusion, the post-credit scene kind of thing takes place actually after season 2 of The Mandalorian, from what Dave Filoni has kind of hinted at. So we had kind of had thoughts for a while, if possible, the Rebels characters are going to carry over into not only maybe the Ahsoka show, but maybe even into The Mandalorian season 3. Again, I wasn't at the Mando Plus panel today, but I think it's possible Ahsoka and Sabine could even show up in Mando 3, and I've been speculating that for a long time. But I'm super excited, Mateo. I'm hyped for it, man. I'm hyped. I hope Kanan is in Ahsoka. Bro, I don't think so, but that would be wild. I thought I had... My bad. I'm reading through. Skeleton Crew could be a lot of fun, Will. It definitely could. It definitely could. Rebels live action is more hype than anything, man. What else has been going on, though? I'm trying to think about the Andor trailer. I haven't even watched it with you guys. If you do want to watch it through at some point, I'm terrified my Wi-Fi is going to make me crash, though. Natasha and Rosario were on the... And yes, done. Natasha and Rosario were on the Mando Plus panel, and they actually, I think, even brought out the live-action Hera, from what I've heard. I think it's going to be the same voice actress, Vanessa Marshall, but I don't know. I haven't looked into it too much today, and I need to. But Chopper was there as well. Chopper was confirmed for the show too, and that's going to be lit. I know for a fact, at least, I think it was just Natasha and Rosario now that I think about it, but Hera was confirmed for the show, and so was Chopper. Mando panel was dope. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm not missing that Bad Batch panel for nothing tomorrow. Like I said, they did bring out Chopper. You know, it's been dope, actually. There's been a lot of droids roaming around Star Wars Celebration too, and I've seen a couple of choppers. I saw one yesterday that was amazing. It was so cool. His arms came out of him, and he was like, wah, wah. It was so cool. I saw one today too, but the one I saw on Friday was amazing. But yeah, man, I think the things I'm most excited for, Tales of the Jedi. I can't wait to find out about the Skeleton Crew thing. Heck, there were even some pictures of Yoda coming out of High Republic kind of stuff, where he looked like he was kind of like a samurai kind of a character. Did you see the sexy gonk droid? I don't know, Will, did I? Are you here, Will? Bro, if you're here, we got a link tomorrow, bro. You gotta get your hands on the Ezra Pop now before it goes up in price. Yeah. My girlfriend was telling me, Mateo. I definitely need to. R2 is definitely the OG Spartan Joker. Are you kidding me? I mean, Chopper's become my favorite, but R2 was always the GOAT. R2 is definitely the GOAT. Fernie says, I didn't go to any panels. I just walked around and bought cool art and interviewed random cosplayers. Dude, that's amazing. Found out Qui-Gon Jinn drinks Miller Lite. Qui-Gon Jinn. It's not named Qui-Gon Jinn for nothing. Bro, I wish, Will. That would have been lit. It's been wild though, man. I mean, I hope for all you guys that have never been to Celebration or didn't get to go this year, I hope at some point you do. Just try to plan accordingly. I'll probably make a video in the future on like what you should expect going into Celebration, because I mean, I watched some videos, but I didn't watch them like ahead of time, like too much ahead of time, so like I wasn't as prepared as I should have been. And it's pretty wild, man. It's pretty crazy, and maybe it's just the craziness of not doing it in 3 years and having everything that's happened since COVID, but I don't know, man. It's been pretty freaking wild. Aviation Jedi. How's Celebration? It's been pretty lit, man. It's been pretty lit. Chopper has the highest kill count. I don't know if he has the highest kill count in all of Star Wars, but he has a very high kill count. He probably has the highest kill count on the Rebels show for sure. And yeah, I definitely, again, Mateo, I need that Ezra Pop now. I know it's like $100. I've been looking for it at Celebration too, and I just can't find it. Heck, even Taylor Gray, the voice actor of Ezra, was here. I think Friday and Saturday. I don't know. I saw some pictures of him on Friday at least. Yeah, Spartan. I think Star Wars Explained even made one that I watched, and it was pretty helpful, but this year was insane. Bro, it's like 49,000 people. There's no way There's no way there's 50,000 people here. That's insane if it is. I thought it was more like 10,000, but I don't know. There's a lot of people here. Let me look through what else I would have seen. So real quick, I will tell you guys, I did get a picture with Ian McDermott and with Sam Witwer, and I was dressed up for Cal Kestis for that. So if you guys do want to check that out, check out our Discord and the link in the description below. And check out our Twitter for, you know, all sorts of different stuff. I mean, I've been posting a lot of as much updates as I really have been able to at Celebration on my Discord in the little Star Wars Celebration area. But there was a meetup today too for the Jedi Mike held, and shout out to Jedi Mike. But for those of you guys that went, there's Jedi Mike now. The arena seats 40,000. No way. There's no way. There's no way. That's insane. There's no way. I feel like that's not even possible. 40,000 is so many people. I am at a hotel, Yosh. I'm at the Hilton, actually. That's amazing. I do know the reason, Yosh. I'm sorry about that. Where will Ahsoka series be on the timeline? Is it Kenobi, then Rebels, then Ahsoka? Yes, 100% right there. So Ahsoka is going to take place probably after Mandalorian Season 3. Which Mando Season 3 is probably going to come out, I think. I can't confirm on anything. Maybe you guys maybe even know better than I do at this point. But I think it's going to come out spring of next year, and Ahsoka will likely follow it. Star Wars Obsession, which, by the way, guys, biggest shout out to my boy Star Wars Obsession. Go give that man some love. I mean, he did so much for me in the past week. It was awesome hanging out with him at Star Wars Celebration. Go give love to that man, Star Wars Obsession. But the two of us were speculating on that, and yeah, man, I can't wait for Ahsoka. I don't even know where I was going with that now. I just give love to Obsession. That's all I gotta say about that. I didn't come up to meet you because, yes, I know. Ahsoka will take place probably after Mando Season 3, though. And okay, that's where I was going. I think Ahsoka show is probably going to be kind of like Kenobi this year, where it's probably going to be released with Star Wars Celebration next year. But we'll see. We'll see. Can you confirm he has an obsession? 100%. I mean, I might even be a little bit more obsessed than him, but the two of us are too obsessed. Sheev is on pod, you know what I mean? At least I've watched the Star Wars Celebrations. Aw, bro, you should check them out still, man. You should. Two goats. Hey, I appreciate that, Spartan. Seats 75. That sounds more like it. I don't even know if that's true, but that sounds more like a Jedi Mike. Oh, okay, at least you watched it. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Chopper kill count is 49,000. Jeez. That's so many. I did know that. Okay. Now I see where you're going. Is Ahsoka series pre-Star Wars Rebels or post-Star Wars Rebels? Post-Star Wars Rebels. I'm sorry about that. So it'll be... Kenobi takes place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith. And I think about 6 years after that is the timeline of Star Wars Rebels, and Rebels ends basically at the same time that A New Hope takes place. So around a little bit before that is when Rebels ends. Now the Ahsoka show is going to pick up probably after the events of Mandalorian Season 3. However, Tales of the Jedi is going to have stories of Ahsoka that probably show bits of her childhood, maybe bits of her time in the Jedi Order, and probably little bits of her time post-Jedi Order. But I think all the stuff in Tales of the Jedi is going to be pre-Star Wars Rebels. You still on the same wavelength as me, Callisto? You catching what I'm spitting? maybe. I know that maybe was a little bit confusing. No, Spartan Joker, I don't think so. Not that I've seen. Sheev the Obsessed, and that's pretty lit. Chillmonger. That's pretty lit. So we won't see Kanan in the Ahsoka show unless it's some sort of flashback by Hera. Yes, that is the case. But I will say, it's possible Kanan, like, I'm not saying Kanan's gonna appear in anything anytime soon, but he could show up in things like, I mean, Tales of the Jedi, I don't really think he's gonna show up in Bad Batch Season 2. I definitely think we could see Kanan and Hera again. And I've been speculating that for a long time. Again, I'm going to the Bad Batch panel tomorrow morning, so I'll let you guys know probably in the Discord as soon as I can. Kind of everything I got from that panel. But I don't know. I would love to see Kanan again. We're not going to see him in the Ahsoka show unless it's some sort of flashbacks, to your point. But it would be lit. It would be super lit. I want to see Sabine's little bro. Oh, little bits. See Sabine's little bits. Little bits. I don't know. Oh, Andor, bro. So that's the thing. With all the craziness, I kind of wanted to watch the Andor trailer with you guys, and I haven't even seen it yet. I've seen clips, or at least pictures of the Senate. I've seen, other Coruscant pictures, Mon Mothma. I know, not Andor, but Diego Luna and the Mon Mothma actress were on the live stage at one point at Celebration. It's been lit, man. It's been lit. I'm excited for Andor, though. I feel like Andor is the show we know the least about at this point, and I'm super excited for it. They brought a mass murder on stage? Chopper's wild. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Chopper's the GOAT. Yeah, I mean, R2's really the GOAT, but Chopper's the GOAT. I buy a Darth... So would I. So would I, Spartan Joker. Do it. Alright, we're probably going to go for like another 10 minutes because I do need some sleep tonight. Mateo says, do we know when Andor is taking place? Because I thought I saw some clones in there. Okay, Andor is going to be interesting. So... it's already been kind of confirmed by Tony Gilroy, the showrunner, the director, I'm pretty sure, the guy that directed Andor. He's already kind of talked about how we're going to kind of be jumping through the timeline in Andor. So I think it's going to start, honestly, with Andor as a kid. We have that line from the Rogue One movie where he talks about being in this fight since he was 6 years old. I think we're gonna see that. I think we're gonna see him kind of being inducted into this fight at 6 years old, and he talks about how it's kind of the story of an immigrant. And I think, from what we've heard, we're probably gonna see stuff like his planet getting destroyed and him having to try to escape and go off world, and kind of maybe not being as part of the rebellion and kind of being more of a rebellious spirit, as a young kid, and then kind of finding his way into the rebellion over time. So I think we're going to see bits that maybe start even at the beginning of the Imperial era. So maybe we will see clones even. Again, I haven't watched the trailer yet, Mateo, but I do think the main portion of it is going to take place a little bit before the Star Wars Rebels show, probably a little bit after Kenobi. And again, I've been talking about this for a little bit, but we've heard rumors that Bad Batch Season 2 could be coming out in October, and now it's confirmed the first 2 episodes of Andor are releasing August 31st. So the way the schedule for Andor kind of goes, halfway through the season is going to be in October, and Star Wars Megan and I have been speculating for quite a while now that it's possible Andor and Bad Batch could overlap with their release dates. And we've also, again, we're going to find out more about Bad Batch Season 2 tomorrow, but it's possible the 2 shows could even be connected. You know what I mean? So there's been rumors Bad Batch Season 2 is going to have a little bit of a time jump and Andor is supposed to start on very early in its life, so it's possible the two shows could both overlap with their release schedule and even with their story. And that would be amazing to me if they blended live action and animation right before our very eyes. I think it would be incredible if they did that. And I mean, they have the perfect opportunity with this too. It's highly possible we could see the Bad Batch in the Andor show. Highly possible. I mean, how cool would that be to get a live action Bad Batch? Just a bunch of Tems running around. Plot twist: Cassian Andor has a twin. The show follows his twin. Good one, Chillmonger. Little bits. Ahsoka's about to slap. You already know. Callisto says, I think they said it's a limited series, so it will just be one season, I'm guessing. Andor? Or, are you talking about Ahsoka? Yes, so Diego Luna was there, Callisto. Diego Luna was there for the Thursday showcase that I missed. He was also there on the live stage at one point with Mon Mothma's actress, and I saw that from afar too. I saw everything on the live stage from afar, other than Rosario and Natasha today. I want to see Tech Tem, bro. I mean, maybe they would even cast other actors for a live action Bad Batch, but I would love to see Tem as just different versions of all of them. It would be hilarious. For Andor is not a limited series, so Andor has already been confirmed to have a second season. Loki. So Tony Gilroy talked about at one point how the show originally was planned to be 5 seasons, and then they've continued to kind of cut it down. So what we had initially heard, they kind of shot for like 2 seasons worth of footage, and there's kind of like overlapped reports on this, but it seems like they shot for like 2 seasons, so that we're going to be like 6 episodes each, and it seems like they kind of figured that they blended together better as one. Again, I don't know how true all of this is, but the first season of Andor is now going to be 12 episodes, and we know for sure there's going to be 2 seasons because later this year they're going to be shooting for the second season. I've even heard rumors there's already a 3rd season that's kind of been confirmed, so crossing my fingers for it. There's so much that they could show during that time period, and a lot they could do with the Andor character. I think Diego Luna even, kind of joked like, I'm dead already, so I don't have to worry. Like, it's kind of funny. Like, he doesn't have to worry about them killing off his character because, well, we know how his character dies. They gotta cast different actors. That would be too funny. I don't know, though. I feel like it'd be even funnier if it was just Tem. It would be so hilarious. It makes me happy too, Callisto. And Tony Gilroy is super excited for this show, man. I mean, I haven't been able to see too much of Andor like at Celebration, and honestly, I still don't know too much about the show in general. I haven't even watched the trailer again, but I can't wait for it. I think the fact that I know almost nothing about the show makes it super exciting. As a content creator, I've been trying to keep up with all the spoilers and rumors and stuff, and to have a show come out where it's so tight knit and we really don't know almost anything about it. It's super, super exciting. I love the fact that they're able to keep it as tight knit as it has been. And he dies bravely. Yeah, it's wild to see how we're probably gonna see throughout the Andor show this dude that like is kind of selfish probably at the start, and like even then like he finds something worth fighting for and giving his life to. You know what I mean? He's willing to die for the rebel cause at the end of it. Crosshair Tem would be too much. I feel like I don't know. I feel like they would be hilarious. They would be hilarious. Meg and Jason have started leaks. Oh no. See, I can't keep up with everything at Celebration. I might dig in. I might dig into them, but I don't know, man. It's kind of fun not doing anything still. He dies making out. I thought he died hugging. I mean, either way, what a way to go. These past few days have been so amazing, heart full of Star Wars again. That's amazing, Callisto. You know, I think I'm a special case when it comes to Star Wars, because I don't think everyone in the fandom feels as positively as I do about this. And I'll probably leave you guys off on this tonight, but I don't think everyone in the fandom feels as positively as I do about Star Wars all the time. And you know, for me, seeing Grogu at the end of that first Mandalorian episode was all the reassurance that I needed that Star Wars is in good hands. You know what I mean? Like, just seeing that little dude at the end of that first episode, I've trusted Dave and John in Star Wars ever since. And, you know, not everything's been perfect, and I don't expect everything to be perfect always, but I don't know, man. I've been such a positive guy within Star Wars since that moment. So, I mean, it's awesome to see people getting hyped over this stuff again. And, I mean, the Kenobi show has been fantastic in my opinion. I know there's gonna be loud voices that didn't like certain parts, or, you know, don't like the Reva character and different things. But, man, I can't wait for the rest of the show. They snuck a kiss in. Filoni's hands are good hands yet. Andor isn't from them. No, Andor was not built from Filoni, but it was built from Tony Gilroy, who, I don't know if you remember the Rogue One movie, but Tony Gilroy definitely took a lot of inspiration from the Rebels show with what's going on in that time period, a lot of the characters and different things. For me, the biggest thing I want to see in Andor is Thrawn. I want to see Thrawn at some point, and if it is 3 seasons, we gotta get some Thrawn at some point. There's no way they weren't spying on that dude. You know what I mean? The one alien in the Empire, the one dude who rose up the ranks faster than anybody, became a Grand Admiral. I mean, they had to have spied on the 7th Fleet at some point. But that's what I'm saying though. Like, all the little Rebels kind of nods in Andor or in Rogue One. I think Andor is in safe hands with Tony Gilroy. Most of us like Rogue One, man. I think a lot of the fandom love it, so I'm excited for it either way. You know, even if Filoni's hands didn't touch them, I know Tony Gilroy is willing to go to Filoni to be like, is what I touched good? Does it work with the canon? And Dave's like, yeah, don't worry about it. You'll look back with great memories on Star Wars Celebration 2022. I definitely will. How was that photo with Palby? It was chaotic. The photo ops are really quick. You don't really have too much of a time to say much to them. You know, you kind of just take the picture and thank you, so nice to meet you, and that's kind of it. And you get your JPEG if you bought it. You get the hard copy, which the hard copies are cool. And then actually, because of the whole COVID situation and everything, it was up to the actors on whether or not they wanted to, like, you know, get in close for a group photo, or, you know, get a little space. And Ian, being 78 years old, totally understandable, had a glass wall between us, but it's so worth it either way, man. I love the Emperor. Good. Rogue One slapped. You already know, Will. Slapped the heck out of a couple of planets, Jedi included. I definitely think I'll look back on Star Wars Celebration 2022 with the utmost success, though. Like, missing panels, whatever, man. It's all about having a good time. And honestly, like, I think the thing I realized the most is it's about the impact on you and even on other people. I mean, again, earlier today, I was dressed as Inquisitor Cal Kestis, and this little boy comes up to me dressed as Cal, and so excited to see me. He sees my Cal saber, and he's like, can I hold your saber? Can we take a picture? And it was cool, man. I wanted to make the kid's day, and I got down next to him and took the picture, and, you know, to talk to him for a sec. It was cool, man. And another kid wanted to take a picture with me and my girlfriend because she was dressed as second sister, and he started, like, force choking us and trying to kill us afterwards because we were Inquisitors. You know, like that's the thing. Like it's all about, you know, connection to other people, really, and what Star Wars does, like bringing us together over this thing that we love. So I definitely think I'm gonna look back on Celebration 22 with nothing but fond memories. And I mean, we're all gonna probably remember the chaos that it was, but it's been a blast. I can't wait for tomorrow. I can't wait for the Bad Batch panel in the morning. I'm going to give you guys updates on the Discord again, so make sure to stay tuned. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Check us out, Vader's Lair on Twitter, Sheev the Wise on Instagram, and of course right here on YouTube at Vader's Lair. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're definitely going to talk more about this stuff later in the week. Again, this is like a middle of the night live stream because I've been just itching to talk about all of this stuff. I haven't been able to yet. So thanks for being here, guys. I'll probably see you guys in the next couple of days within live streams, heck, maybe even tomorrow night. And again, check out our Discord for some updates on the latest stuff with Bad Batch tomorrow and whatever else I might get into. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, though, and may the Force be with all of you. Much love, guys. Peace out.